It's a snapshot of what people love in this part of the country. Your team, your tradition, your heroes.
Hurts to throw into the end zone. Sam Ehlinger.
The fair, the food, the family, the respect.
I'm talking red.
And a football game you'll remember forever.
Put the biscuit in the basket. Oh!
The best day you'll have all year, shared with your worst enemy. Oklahoma,
Touchdown Sooners.
Texas. The Red River Shootout.
Welcome to the AT&T Red River Showdown on Fox as Oklahoma and Texas prepare to battle here in Big D. Tensions running high. Pre-game 10:34 this morning. Teams were flagged. Both teams setting the tone for one of the most emotional games of the college football season. Howdy, folks, and as you can see, we're fixing to watch a game today. I'm Gus Johnson, along with my main man, Joel Cladden. Welcome to Dallas. We're ready for Red River, where anything can happen.
I'll tell you what, this game is the most unique game in college football, and it's one of my favorite days of the college football season. We've got playoff implications, certainly for Texas. We've got Heisman implications for both quarterbacks. It's time to get down in Big D because the eyes of the college football world are upon us here in the Cotton Bowl.
And what a great day for football. Zero humidity, folks. 54 degrees. Football weather. In Texas, Jalen Hurts, a Houston native, playing in his first Red River Showdown. Oklahoma won the toss. They've elected to receive. As you take a look at the series note, Texas leads, but OU has won 7 of the last 10. Texas with a dramatic victory last year in this game. OU coming in with an undefeated record, only one blemish. For UT, a close loss against LSU. C.D. Lamb is the deep man, one of the great offensive players in the nation. Cameron Dicker will send it away. Texas, OU, Red River, and here we go. They kick it to the far side. T.J. Pledger will run it. Pledger crosses the 30 and gets up to the 35-yard line. And that brings on Jalen Hurts from Houston, senior, transferred from Alabama. He's played in big games like this, national championships, played in the Iron Bowl against Auburn, and he is so excited and ready to face Texas in this football game.
And this is such a unique environment. Very interested to see how he plays early in this game. Remember, it was early in the game last year when Kyler Murray made a couple of mistakes, put the Sooners behind the Longhorns with a couple of turnovers.
Kennedy Brooks in the backfield, and they give it to him running right with a lot of running room. Gets to the 40, first down and more. Kennedy Brooks, the redshirt sophomore from Mansfield, Texas, stopped by Jawan Mitchell after a gain of 23.
Every defensive coordinator I talk to says the same thing about Oklahoma. They say the best thing Lincoln Riley does is the run game. They all talk about the air raid and the passing game and the explosiveness, but the most difficult thing to stop when you face the Sooners is this potent rushing attack.
So a gain of 23, first down and 10. OU staying on the ground. Brooks once again. Kennedy Brooks did not play at Kansas last week after suffering a minor injury against Texas Tech the previous week.
But he seems back and healthy here. And speaking of health, this Texas defense, Gus, missing 3 players out of their secondary, and that's a pass defense that has struggled mightily this year. 126th in the country out of 130 defending the pass, and they're going up against the most explosive offense in our sport.
Opening series for Oklahoma at the 44. And they'll run it straight ahead. This is Jalen Hurts who slides down. Jalen Hurts at quarterback. He has terrific size, and he leads this team in rushing.
And he's such a great runner. I mean, he really is a slasher. You know, not like what Kyler Murray was. Murray was more explosive, in particular, like in short spaces. But Jalen Hurts is great between the tackles. And on a play like this, Gus, on a conversion opportunity, this is when you've got to be aware of the legs of Jalen Hurts.
He's 6'2", 220 pounds, 3rd and 5 after the 6-yard gain at the 38. Out of the gun, Hurts steps up in the pocket, wants to run it. He has a first down and more. Stutter steps and finally knocked out of bounds after picking up 11 yards. Jalen Hurts showing the great legs already.
You're going to get man-to-man defense, and as OU runs a crossing route from the left, watch how the left side of the field is wide open. Now Hurts can just take it right up the field, get the conversion. Easy read for the quarterback as he saw that defense fast flow all the way to his right.
Jalen Hurts 31-2 as a starter, 26-2 at Alabama, 5-0 to start his career at Oklahoma. 1st and 10 of the 27. And Hurts again straight ahead, and he'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Taquan Graham and Brandon Jones defensively for Texas.
This OU team, Gus, they are so good early. Lincoln Riley does a great job formulating the early first quarter game plan. They have scored 62 points in the first quarter so far this season. That is the top mark in the country, and you're seeing a quality drive put together here on their first series of the game.
Lincoln Riley, one of the great coaches in America, and he turned 36 years old last month. 5th youngest coach in FBS. 2nd and 10 of the 27. Hurts firing to the far side. Bobbled and caught. Basquin and Nick Basquin hauled it in. 5th-year senior gained 17. Oklahoma moving and grooving early on.
I tell you what's very interesting. Texas has gone almost exclusively with man-to-man defense on the outside, and when that happens, tackling becomes so important in those one-on-one matchups. There, Basquin was able to break the tackle of Deshaun Jameson and get the first down and create this early inside the 10 scenario for Oklahoma.
1st down and goal at the 10-yard line. And it's Hurts looking, pulls it down, scrambles, decides to run it, now backs up, lets it fly, incomplete. CeeDee Lamb, the intended receiver in the corner, covered by Brandon Jones.
That is what is so difficult about these quarterbacks. You're going to see it from Sam Ehlinger when Texas has the ball as well. Their ability to extend plays. Coach was talking about it in the pregame. Hurts right there. Texas does everything right defensively, and yet he's still able to get a chance at a touchdown late by extending the play out. But a great job by that Texas defense, forcing him to throw it late.
2nd and goal at the 10. Kennedy Brooks in the backfield once again for OU. Hurts sprints out, wants to run it, tries to turn it up. Not a lot of room, and he finally goes down. Terrific open field tackle. B.J. Foster. And Foster, one of Texas's most ferocious hitters in the secondary, called out Jalen Hurts this week. He's not dumb, Foster said. When he runs, he's going to have to slide or he's going to get hurt. 3rd down and goal at the 9.
Got to be aware of their best player. Their best player, number 2, CeeDee Lamb, in the slot at the bottom of your screen.
Rambo is the wide receiver at the bottom. Lamb in motion. Hurts looks for CD in space. CD breaks it back. CD on his feet and knocked out of bounds around the 2.5-yard line. Chris Brown gets him to the turf, and Oklahoma has to make a decision.
Yeah, and B.J. Foster, who is out there as the safety, trying to bring him down. He's the one right there that kind of has that arm kind of tugged back when CeeDee Lamb spun around him as he dives and gets that ball all the way to the 1-yard line.
4th down and goal at the 1. Oklahoma 3 of 3 on 4th downs this season. Trey Sermon, 6 feet, 216 pounds. With Hurts. Remember, Hurts has great legs. He'll run it to the right side on the move. Touchdown OU. CD for the TD.
Just a quick route out to the outside. But watch number 14, Charleston Rambo. He sets this up by getting inside and almost creating a pick that is not actually a pick. Now the defender's got to run over the top. That was Brandon Jones. He's too late. Touchdown Sooners.
19th catch of the year for CD Lamb. He scored a touchdown in 8 straight games. Extra point is good. Oklahoma goes on a 10-play, 66-yard drive on their opener. They eat up 5:06. CD for the TD. One player turning in good moments already. CD Lamb, 8th straight game with a touchdown. And Oklahoma on the board first. Gabe Burkett will kick it away. Devin Duvernay, the senior, the deep man for Texas. Duvernay comes up to field it. He'll start from the 1-yard line. Duvernay with the seam. Duvernay, very good return as he crosses the 35-yard line, and that will bring on Sam Ehlinger.
This guy is a winner. He's a competitor, and he does not get the credit he deserves for his ability to throw the ball, in particular outside the numbers and down the field. And that's what I expect to see today early, is Texas threaten these secondary players from OU with the tall wide receivers on the outside.
Sam Ehlinger, 6'3", 230 pounds, a junior from Austin, on first down at his own 32. Ehlinger fires it out wide. Duvernay, and Duvernay chopped down. Great open field tackle. Turner Yell. Delarian, the sophomore from Hempstead, Texas.
And this Texas offense is going to get one of their main weapons back today, Colin Johnson. We talked about it earlier in the pregame show. He's back after that hamstring injury. Again, they will go down the field to Colin Johnson all the time today.
A loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Ehlinger underneath. Duvernay again. Whoa! I don't know if that's a face mask, but he got grabbed around the head by Kenneth Murray. No flag on the play.
Wow, no flag. Where is that left hand? Tell you what, that is a pretty good no call. That hand is on the jersey under the face mask. Now remember,
touch the face mask.
It's not just the face mask. If you pull the helmet or any part of the helmet, that can also be called, but they deemed that that hand was lower than the face mask and the helmet itself.
3rd down and 12 of the 30. Empty backfield for Ehlinger. Sam under pressure. Ehlinger sacked. All right, how about this? Alex Grinch defense. Neville Gallimore getting to the quarterback. Texas 3 and out.
There was one question about this team coming into this season, and really for the last couple of seasons, it has been, can this defense improve to a level where this offense can go and compete for a national championship? The offense has been the best in the country for 3 straight years. The defense is trying to answer and pull their own weight. We find out today if it's the truth, and on the first series, it certainly was.
So Texas will have to punt it deep. Buchevsky sends it away. Lamb, the deep man. And CD Lamb makes a first man miss and gets clobbered at midfield. Woo! 36-yard punt. 6-yard return. A lot of hard hitting going on already. Oklahoma up 7-0. Time now to join the 3rd member of our team on the sideline. The All-American girl, Jenny Tapp.
Well, Gus, it has been an easy relationship building between CD Lamb and Jalen Hurts. We saw that last touchdown. Now, in talking to both of these guys, they said it was a pretty immediate connection. Now, CD has told me Jalen has pushed him. He's also pushed this entire offense because they feed off the energy. We saw what Jalen said about playing in this rivalry. He said, I've played in big games, and that is how this entire Oklahoma team is approaching it. Quick injury update, guys. B.J. Foster is expected back. He did have that shoulder evaluated. He's good to go.
All right, thank you very much. Oklahoma takes over with great field position at the 44. Hurts looking, delivers to the sideline. He's got an open receiver. CD Lamb once again. And who could forget the combination of CD Lamb and Marquise Brown last year for this Oklahoma team.
Man, his mom calls him Hollywood. I'm going to call him Hollywood. Man, you keep saying it's Marquise. Marquise, we know you're watching. Hollywood. Gus still waiting for that jersey.
That's right. First down and 10 to the 39. Hurts scrambling. Dumps it off. Kennedy Brooks, and he'll be tackled behind the line of scrimmage by Chris Brown.
Now Texas has made an adjustment. That entire first series they went with man-to-man coverage in the secondary. Now they've gone to a zone coverage, trying to get in front of Lincoln Riley as a play caller. That's something that defensive coordinators always talk about. Is it's hard. You start chasing Lincoln Riley, you're chasing his plays and his concepts, and then he's ahead of you and you can never catch up. So right now Texas trying to change it up with Todd Orlando, the defensive coordinator, and get in front of Riley as a play caller.
Trey Sermon, TJ Pledger in the backfield, play action. Hurts off his back foot, and that ball is caught. Charleston Rambo, the redshirt sophomore from Cedar Hill, Texas. He has the potential to be the next great receiver at OU.
Boy, what great ball placement. That was tough to see if he actually got in with that left foot, because he was kind of in between steps.
Hurts rolling, running, first down. Hurts still on the move and down at the 13, lost it after 21-yard gain. But they say he was down. Anthony Cook with the tackle. Jalen Hurts gashing the Texas defense.
Watch this man coverage again, and they send a pressure, which means there's no spy for the quarterback. All he had to do was that little pump. He got that pump. Jamison can't come off of his player, and then at the end of the run, you see that ball start to come loose, and it was certainly loose as he was going down to the ground, which means that there was a clear
the 7-yard line. Reset the game clock to 6:20. 6-2-0.
Texas continuing to force turnovers. 4 picks last week against West Virginia. They force a fumble here in the first quarter against Oklahoma. Longhorns with the football when we return. First down and 10 to the 18. Ehlinger. And incomplete. Keontae Ingram took his eyes off the football. Kenneth Murray in coverage.
And when they need a first down, they go to Duvernay. He is our one to watch, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Devin Duvernay, those 9 catches a game, 463 yards, 4 touchdowns. He leads the country with those 9 catches a game. And Gus, he also on third down has 15 catches just on third down alone. That also leads the country.
Recently named the 6th team captain. 2nd and 10 at the 18. Option. Ehlinger keeps it. Ehlinger, nice feet. Sam Ehlinger, 230 pounds. He is not afraid of contact. Terrific runner as John Michael Terry finally brings him down.
Yeah, and this offense is doing exactly what they've needed to do, but now on a third down, where are they going to look? I just told you, 15 catches for Devin Duvernay. Bottom of your screen in the slot.
Third down and 4 at the 24. Ehlinger delivers underneath, first down UT. Nice throw. Great catch. And this time it's Eagles with the reception.
Terrific timing here and ball placement. Right when Ehlinger hits his back foot, boom, that ball is out, and it's right on the face mask of Brennan Eagles. He's 6'4", 225 pounds. All of these receivers, man, for Texas, they are monsters on the outside.
First down at the 30. Play fake. Ehlinger steps into his throw and delivers a dart. Colin Johnson, look at the run after the catch. All 6'6" of him. Kenneth Murray had to track him down from behind after a 22-yard gain.
I love how Ehlinger first has time to work in the pocket, but then as he is reading this field, he gets the safety to move in the middle of the field, and then right there, boom, he's got his eyes right on Colin Johnson, and he's able to throw that ball on time and on target, and it allows Johnson the ability to run after the catch.
First down to the 48. Texas finding some rhythm now, and they'll swing it out. Duvernay looking for room, and Duvernay Taken down again by Turner Yell. I like the way these secondary players are tackling for Oklahoma.
Well, that's a big question for them. They were, I mean, no way around it. They were awful in the open field last year tackling, and that's something that Alex Grinch has talked about, that he wants maximum effort and the ability to bring them down in space, and they're doing that much better so far this season.
Roschon Johnson in the backfield at running back. They give it to him, the converted quarterback. Pat Fields goes low and brings him down after a 4-yard gain. This kid's very talented.
Well, there's no doubt about it. He comes in as a 4-star quarterback recruit, but because of injuries decimating that running back room, he goes over there in preseason camp and he's become a really good piece of this offense in the backfield. But this is quarterback time. 3rd down, your quarterback's got to step up and make a play.
3rd down and 6 at the 44. Johnson remains in the game as the pistol back. Ehlinger hit, and Ehlinger will be tackled for a loss. Kenneth Murray got to him first. And that brings up 4th and long.
Here he comes just on the blitz from this side. They're trying to pull that guard, and number 75, Junior Ongilau, does not see the pressure. Murray's got a free run, and Ehlinger's got virtually no chance in the backfield.
So Texas has to punt it away. Buchevsky standing at his own 40-yard line. C.D. Lamb is the deep man. Lamb inside the 10. End over end kick. Bounces backwards. Oh, what a kick by Buchevsky. It'll be down at the 5. He's got some English on that football. A 41-yard punt. And it'll pin OU deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 at the 5-yard line. So Texas flips the field.
They did a great job there. That's the exact goal. You would love to score points, but they reestablished field position and now pinned Oklahoma deep in their own end.
Sooners from the 5. Hurts just trying to give his team some room. Jalen Hurts starts the game 6 of 7, 48 yards. He also has 45 rushing yards, has thrown a touchdown. Jamari Chisholm with the tackle for Texas.
Cut off those sleeves. Look at that sleeve. He was wearing long sleeves. He had a fumble on the last series. Look at those sleeves. They cut him off on the sideline. I'm sure he thought that they were a bit slippery when he was trying to run with the football. Now he's got better grip as a runner. Interesting.
2nd down and 7 at the 8-yard line. Here is Brooks around the left side of the 1st down. Oklahoma running downhill. Terrific run. And that's a gain of 14 yards.
Check out this block right here. This is Kennedy Brooks, and he's actually going to come out and he's going to hook the support player in the Texas defense. That's number 15, and that block is what gets him the corner. It's a terrific job.
7-0, end of the 1st. Welcome back to the AT&T Red River Showdown on Fox. Start of the 2nd quarter, Oklahoma on top 7-0. Gus, Joel, Jenny. 1st down and 10 at midfield. They'll run it. Pledger returning after a hand injury. And all these running backs for Oklahoma, they don't get a lot of carries, but when they do, they're effective, averaging over 7 yards per carry.
I mean, you got Ramondre Stevenson. We haven't even seen him. He averages 11 yards per carry. Hurts averages 8.8 yards per carry. Kennedy Brooks, 8.2. Trey Sermon, 7.7. I mean, it's absurd, the production from the run game that every single one of these backs has. And that's a credit to those 5 guys up front, the offensive line for Oklahoma.
Hurts already 8 carries, 77 yards. 2nd and 5 of the 45. Looking, Hurts in trouble again. Another 1st down as he slides down. And his ability to run the football is the X factor for this OU team.
It really is, and in particular when Texas does everything right. Check out the coverage in the back end. Hurts has nowhere to go with the ball. There's that zone defense I was talking about. Everybody sinking back for Texas. Now Hurts, he sees the opening. Here's a great shot from the umpire cam. Right on the hat of that umpire. Hurts knows where the sticks are, gets the line to gain, and then goes down.
A gain of 6, first down at the 39 for Oklahoma. Hurts finds C.D. Lamb in space, turns it up, first down OU. C.D. Lamb breaks it across the field, still on the move, and finally dropped at the 12. C.D. Lamb slashing away for 26 yards. Deshaun Jameson finally stops him.
When you've got a guy that can get all the way outside, look, the defense doesn't see him. No one runs with C.D. Lamb. He's wide open on the outside. Easy read for Jalen Hurts. He delivers it to the electric Lamb, who creates a first down inside the 15.
Here's Hurts under pressure. Hurts taking his time, throws, intercepted. Texas has it. Chris Brown, second turnover of the game, and that Texas defense bending but not breaking. Brandon Jones.
What an incredible job by Chris Brown. It's actually Jones who comes off of his wide receiver late and gets back across the middle. The ill-advised throw from Hurts. Throws late back across the middle of the field. And there's Jones, the senior, the leader of this defensive secondary. The stable one, the guy that they have said has been flying around making the most plays in the secondary of anybody. He makes a huge one there.
First down and 10. Ingram. Keontae Ingram with a 7-yard pickup. Pat Fields with the tackle.
Trying to establish that run game and that physical nature of that offensive line. These 5 guys up front have started every single game this season. Cosme at left tackle, probably their best, but that's something that Tom Herman said was the strength of their team was their offensive line. And here when they need it, they went right there to the run game, trying to establish some toughness and some rhythm.
2nd and 3 at the 31. Bobble, Ehlinger picks it up, and he'll scramble to just get out of bounds. Did he get it away? He just tried to shovel it out of bounds in the vicinity of a receiver.
This is something that their center Zach Shackelford has struggled with all season long against LSU. The snap always going to the left, or excuse me, to the right of the quarterback. The flag has come out. Looks like they're going to.
Was outside the pocket. However, the ball he threw did not get to the line of scrimmage. Therefore, it's intentional grounding. Lost it down at the spot of the foul. 3rd down.
Sam tried to just flip it, Gus, like you said, kind of shovel it forward. But remember, even when you're outside of the pocket, it's got to get back to the line of scrimmage. That blue line is the line of scrimmage. Here he is running and just kind of flips it. And it went out of bounds well before that line of scrimmage as Kenneth Murray was giving chase to Sam Ehlinger.
So that makes it 3rd down and 9 at the 25. Texas 2 of 5 on 3rd down conversions. Four receiver package for Ehlinger. Ingram in the backfield. Ehlinger. And Ehlinger will be sacked by Pat Fields out of nowhere. The sophomore from Tulsa. 3rd sack of the day for OU. And I like the way this defense is playing for Oklahoma.
And the coverage on the outside, Gus, that's really where this started. There was nowhere to go with the ball, and that allows the safety to come all the way up and get the pressure on Sam Ehlinger. And Fields was able to get home because of the coverage on the outside. Nowhere to go with the ball. Nice job by these DBs getting their hands on the wide receiver. Maybe some grabbing that was not called on the outside, but Fields gets home for the sack.
Ryan Buchevsky Punts from inside his own 5. CeeDee Lamb hovering around the 40. Uchevsky gets it away. Lamb. Fair caught at the 45, a 38-yard punt. And Texas State Fair, what an event this is, folks. If you ever have a chance to come to Red River, hang out at the Texas State Fair, eat a turkey leg. Didn't I see you eating a turkey leg yesterday, Joel?
Well, there might have been a fried Snickers in there.
Fried
as well.
Snickers. Love it. First down and 10 at the 45 for Jalen Hurts, who's turned it over twice. A fumble and an interception. OU with great field position at the 45. Stevenson in the backfield. They give it to him. Slashing ahead. Tripped up as he crosses the line. Stevenson will gain a couple on the play.
Should have been more. He was actually tripped up by his own guy, Marquise Hayes, the guard, 54, who was pulling around. Stevenson wasn't quite patient enough and tripped over his back heel. We would have gained 4 or 5 yards.
2nd and 8. Hurts sliding, delivers. Hurts caught. CD stays in bounds. A little jitterbugging, and he gets to the 30-yard line. CeeDee Lamb continuing to have a big first half. 6 catches, 73 yards and a touchdown.
So difficult for the defensive back to try to stay with a player like CeeDee Lamb. He came all the way across the formation on that deep over route, and after the heavy play action, he was open for Hurts in the back end.
First down at the Texas 31 for Oklahoma. 3:20 to go in the first half. Here's the handoff. Stevenson breaking tackles, and he'll get down to the Texas 15. So gains of 22 and 15 yards on the last 2 plays for OU.
They do such a good job of using the motion to create space, and then all of a sudden you get some clear out, and now you've got room to run on that left side. And Stevenson's able to gain positive yardage. That's another one of those ways that Lincoln Riley uses his formation and the motion or movement of the system in order to create space and gain yards.
First down to the 17. Hurts looking backside, nothing there. Hurts takes off. Jalen Hurts out of bounds, close to the Texas 5. Gains of 22, 14, and 12 yards on the last 3 plays. That'll make it first down and goal around the 5, maybe the 4.5.
Looked like that one was designed to go to the right. Everyone was flowing over to the right. The offense is right, even the wide receivers and the defensive backs. So when he broke it off and extended the play back to the left side, there was nobody there. And the last 2 times Gus in the red zone, Hurts has turned it over.
First down and goal at the 4. Hurts sprinting out to his right. Changing. Hurts. And he'll throw this one into the stands. Pressure by Joseph Asai.
Asai has been an animal. He's been all over his effort and the ability to get back into the pocket and create some havoc on Hurts has been very good so far today. But Hurts there does the smart thing. Remember, on the last possession down here, he forced the ball in there and tried to throw across his body. It was picked off there. He just burns it all the way out of the back of the end zone.
Second down and goal at the 4. Hurts delivers. Incomplete. Intended for Rambo. He said he had it.
Trying for that quick out in front of the DB, Jamison. This is a great look right here. No, clearly hits the ground without control.
From the 4-yard line, third down and goal. OU running it, but Texas swarming defensively. Keandre Coburn with the tackle, and that brings up fourth down and goal.
Wow. I mean, Texas has done an unbelievable job now on 3 possessions in the red zone. They have now forced 2 turnovers and here a field goal opportunity.
So Gabe Burkage comes in. to attempt the field goal. He's taken over the place kicking from Colin Sutherland, who's working through some off the field issues. Chip shot for Burkich, 19 yards. And it's good. All right, 10-0 our score. OU leading Texas here at Red River. Devin Duvernay is the deep man as Burkich prepares to send it away. And this one kicked deep into the end zone. Duvernay brings it out. Duvernay with courage, and he'll get across the 20 up to the 21. Nick Bosa with the flag last week. Here's Ehlinger. And up. Caught Duvernay.
Yeah, great play there by Duvernay. That ball a little high, but he was able to go up the ladder and get a foot back down after making the catch. And this is a huge series here, not just because it's a 2-minute situation, but also Texas is going to get the second half kick. So this is a bit of a 2-for-1, if you will. If you're, part of that nomenclature with the NBA, you can go down here and score and get the ball right back at a halftime.
No timeouts for the Longhorns. First down to the 39. Ehlinger. Breaks contain, cuts it back, and Sam Ehlinger gets to the 45. John Michael Terry with the tackle for Oklahoma.
But moving forward, positive yardage that allows you to sit back there, continue to try to get the ball down the field to these big wide receivers. The defensive backs for Oklahoma have done a marvelous job, but Ehlinger is going to have to take a shot down the field at some point, in particular to Colin Johnson.
Second down at 5. They run it left, Duvernay. And Duvernay picks up a first down as he gets inside Oklahoma territory. Jaden Davis stops him.
Texas has no timeouts. They've got to be aware of where the football is. If they complete the ball in front of the first down marker, they've got to hustle up to spike it.
Ehlinger to throw it near side and caught. Nice catch by Colin Johnson. He laid out, brings it in. 2-yard gain.
One of the most sensational 2-yard catches you'll ever see. Watch him extend on this. You're exactly right, Gus. I mean, kind of all the way out there toward the sideline.
Was he in?
Well, I thought that foot was still down, but now the question is about maintaining control through going to the ground. Remember the process of the catch. It's control, body part, then maintaining control throughout the process of going to the ground. It didn't look like he did, but they're going to let him play, it looks like.
2nd and 7. Here's Sam Ehlinger. Running. Ehlinger gets close to the 30 and goes out of bounds. It'll give Cameron Dicker some more room to work with in case they don't pick up the first down or the touchdown. Don't forget, the Big Noon Halftime Show sponsored by State Farm is standing by. Cameron Dicker, who could forget his performance in this game last year with the game-winning field goal from 49 yards away. Got it away. Dicker, the kicker, is back. OU, Texas, 10-3 at the break. Cameron Dicker with that strong leg knocks this one down from 49 yards out. Texas, Coach Teal take it. 10-3 our score at halftime. Coming up after this short break, we'll get you to Rob Stone and the guys for the Big Noon Halftime Show right here at the State Fair. Let's get it. Welcome back to the Cotton Bowl. The Red River Showdown on Fox. We're ready for the second half. Close game so far, 10-3. Oklahoma on top of Texas. Gus Johnson along with Joel Klatt. Whoa! After last year,
I know.
10-3.
What are we watching right now?
We got defense going on at the Red River Shootout.
I tell you what, I wasn't expecting this. I know you weren't. We talked about it all week long about what we expected these offenses to do, but it was really the defenses that shined early in this game. OU has run 23 plays in Texas territory. UT has only run 7 in Oklahoma territory. That's how good OU's defense has been playing so far today, giving up only those 3 points, Gus, right before the half. As we take a look at our Geico stats, those rush yards for Oklahoma, 165, only 12 for Texas. And that was in first half really dominated by Oklahoma, save for those turnovers forced by the Texas defense.
So Texas will get the football to start the second half. Devin Duvernay is the deep man. Burkich kicking off for the Sooners. And Duvernay brings it out of his own end zone. And he's corralled and driven backwards as he crosses the 10. Ramondre Stevenson with the tackle on special teams. Let's go downstairs to Jenny.
Well, guys, Texas was averaging just under 42 points a game coming into this one. So Coach Herman not afraid to tell me that his offense just wasn't good enough in that first half. Now, he said we cannot abandon the run game, but highlighted the defense and getting those red zone stops were huge for them. Now, Coach Riley also addressed what was happening in the red zone with Jalen. He said he was getting pressed a bit, needs to settle down, but that defense, Gus, he's happy with how they're playing.
As well he should be. 1st and 10 at the 13 for Sam Ehlinger and the Longhorns. Here's Ehlinger to throw it on first down. Delivers, has a receiver, and incomplete. That one thrown a little late. As Trey Brown tracked the ball down while it was in the air. Eagles, the intended receiver.
And Eagles had a step, but you're right, it was late and underthrown, and that's what allowed Brown to get back into position and ultimately get this ball knocked away. And he does a great job of not contacting Eagles forcibly. Does not draw a penalty. That's a good no call and great coverage down the field for OU.
Ehlinger, 9 of 12, 71 yards. He'll throw it into the flats. Caught, Ingram. And I tell you what, this Alex Grinch defense, Coach Grinch, the defensive coordinator in his first year coming over from Ohio State, where he coached last year for our Coach Urban Meyer, he has really got these guys queued up on the defensive side like we've never seen before.
Well, I mean, early 2000s, they were great, but in this era, you're right. And this has been the defense and the difference, Gus, on 3rd down. Last year, 118th in the country. They came into today's ball game 5th in the country in 3rd down defense. Let's see if they can get off the field again.
3rd and 7 at the 16. Ehlinger scrambling. Ehlinger steps up. Ehlinger looking for the first down, and he has it. So we've got 2 quarterbacks that can run, folks. We've got the 2 best quarterbacks in the Big 12 who happen to be 2 of the best quarterbacks in America.
And this is what is just killer for a defense. Watch Neville Gallimore, number 90, right up the field, does a great job providing some pressure, but it's the extension of the play by Ehlinger that creates the first down.
Ehlinger now near side. Duvernay, he stood up and taken down. Another great open field tackle for this Sooner team. Justin Broyles this time.
Broyles. I'll tell you what, that's not the guy you want to see in open field is Duvernay, because Duvernay is so dangerous with the ball in his hands, but Broyles comes up and makes a great tackle.
2nd down and 11 at the 26. Here's Duvernay over the right side. No room because OU's Jaden Davis plugged up the hole, dropped him. No gain on the play.
Watch Jaden Davis. He's going to take on the back. This is Roschon Johnson. Boom, he takes his outside shoulder, and now there's nowhere for Duvernay to go. And then he's got his help from the inside of the field. What a great play by the young corner, true freshman Davis.
3rd down and 8 for Texas at the 30. As Sam Ehlinger lines up in the shotgun. Ehlinger steps up, looking. Ehlinger dumps it off. Caught Johnson, can he get the first down? Yes, he does. What a hard run after the catch by Rashawn Johnson. Trey Brown with the tackle, but it's a first down UT.
I mean, just got rid of it. Watch as this is Murray who comes up, and he's just behind the line of scrimmage, and he's able to flip that out to Johnson for the conversion.
On 1st and 10, they'll run it with Johnson. Here comes a freshman. Rashawn Johnson down the sideline. Rashawn Johnson down at the Oklahoma 5. Turner Yell with the saving tackle, along with Radley Hines. A gain of 58.
You're going to get a missed tackle from this side of the OU defense. Off on their left, right there. There's the missed tackle. Now they're out of position. One more missed tackle, and now they're playing quick.
First down and goal at the 4. Johnson. Touchdown, Texas. Whoa. Out of nowhere. Rashawn Johnson, a converted quarterback. True freshman. 2 of the biggest plays of the game.
And tempo on both of these snaps helping Texas. OU not quite lined up. And how about the power of the true freshman? Does he get in? It sure looks like it. Doesn't come down until that ball was reached back over his left shoulder for a touchdown.
And with running backs, Keontae Ingram, Daniel Young, Kirk Johnson, and Jordan Whittington all injured at various points this season, Tom Herman turned to his 3rd-string quarterback, Rashawn Johnson. 8:48 to play in the 3rd quarter. Cameron Dicker, who was the hero as a true freshman last year in this contest for Texas, with the extra point. And good. 10-10. High fives. Attaboys on the Texas sideline. Longhorns are level. 10 up. Oklahoma ranked 6th in the nation. Texas at 11. Sooners will get the ball back now. And this one will be down in the end zone. Let's see how Oklahoma responds. First down at their own 25. Hurts off his back foot. CeeDee Lamb turns it up. And CeeDee Lamb close to the first down and a flag. Whoa. Malcolm Roach.
After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense with targeting. Number 32, the 15-yard penalty from the dead ball spot.
This is a giant moment for the Texas defense. Their offense finally got momentum. They had been playing so well. In the last 5 possessions, they had held OU, one of the best offenses in the country, to only 3 points. And now they've just watched their leader, their senior, jog off to the locker room. Somebody for Todd Orlando's defense has got to step up. One of these young players has got to step up and become the alpha, the leader of this Texas defense, and it has to happen now. A couple of guys I'm looking at. Brandon Jones, number 19. He's a senior. He can do that at safety. And Joseph Osai. Joseph Osai has played great today, number 46. We'll see if he can step it up.
First down at the 49 for Oklahoma. Stevenson. And Stevenson bottled up and dropped close to the line of scrimmage. Coburn again. Number 99, the redshirt freshman from Houston.
And Coburn is a guy that they absolutely rave about. 340 pounds, and if you're going to run this odd style defense, odd meaning there's only 3 down linemen, odd defense, Coburn's got to be a great player at the nose tackle position. He's number 99, lined up right over the center, and he's got to be the one that stuffs the run.
Second down and 10 at the 49. They'll run it again. Flea flicker. Hurts wide open. CD in space. CD Lamb still running. Hits a corner. CD for the TD. 51 yards.
We told you he was electric with the ball in his hands, and he doesn't disappoint. The flea flicker, the give inside flips it back, wide open over there. CeeDee Lamb. Look as he goes right inside, and then right here, the missed tackle, the strength he shows, and he gets all the way to the corner for the TD. This guy has a nose for the goal line like I haven't seen in a long time. Every time he touches the ball, he is a threat to go the distance.
CeeDee Lamb, 8 catches, 133 yards, 2 touchdowns for the preseason All-American from Richmond, Texas, Foster High School. And OU with a chance to take a 17-10 lead here at Red River. Burkage. Good. 17-10, 7:45 to play in the third. We're just getting started in Big D. OU, UT. (17-10), OU reclaiming the lead. In the first half, 1 total touchdown. In the first half of the third quarter, 2.
The last 2 series, we finally got to see OU versus Texas.
There you go. Duvernay, will he get a chance? Yes. Bobbles it, picks it up at the 5. And he'll be downed at the 5.
He had his hand up as he was moving over. He was fair catching that ball. So remember, doesn't have to be a clean catch at that point. Mike, they're putting the ball at the 5. Help us out here.
No, that's because he has to complete the fair catch. If he drops the ball, it's dead when he recovers, but he does not get the ball to 25.
First down and 10 at the 5. Ehlinger pulls it out, guns it underneath and incomplete. Colin Johnson. Man, if he would have caught that football, could have been major trouble for OU.
He definitely had room. He had created some space against Trey Brown, at least 2 steps there. I think that was in his head. He was trying to think about what he was doing after the catch, running after the catch before he completed the catch.
2nd and 10 at the 5. Ehlinger passing out of the end zone, goes up top, incomplete. Eagles dropped it again in front of Parnell Motley, so that's 2 drops on this series.
Motley in coverage, and watch, see, he tried to one-hand that ball. I mean, that is perfectly thrown on the outside shoulder. You cannot throw a ball better than that, but he tries to one-hand it because Motley's got that right hand tied down to the hip.
3rd and 13. Ehlinger running it out of the end zone. Wants just a little room as he goes down after a 2-yard pickup. Ronnie Perkins brings him down. And now Texas will have to punt deep in their own territory.
What a series from the OUD. Last series, they gave up the long run to Roschon Johnson, then the touchdown, and they came right back, and they got very aggressive, helped out by their own fans on this end of the Cotton Bowl. And now exactly what you don't want to do, punt from your own end zone like this. Heels all the way at the back end line.
Buchevsky gives himself some room, sends it away. CeeDee Lamb is deep, catches it on the run, breaks a tackle, and Lamb finally taken down, but OU will start inside Texas territory. Byron Vaughns with the tackle on special teams.
And here in Red River, Texas in a bit of trouble as OU, Gus, has great field position.
From the Texas 38, first down. Hurts, Rambo following his blocks. And finally knocked out of play. after a 7-yard gain. Brandon Jones defensively for Texas.
What you've seen now is the quick passing game on the outside. Some play action. You saw the trick play in the last series, the flea flicker for the touchdown. But they're trying to give Jalen Hurts an opportunity to get the ball out of his hand quickly to try to establish rhythm for Hurts, who in the second half started to run a little bit too soon. Lincoln Riley said he wanted to calm him down. How do you calm down a quarterback? Get him easy completions on the outside quickly.
2nd and 3. Hurts. Here's another easy one. Rambo again. First down. Great stiff arm for the sophomore from Cedar Hill, Texas. Adeoye, Deshaun Jameson combining on the tackle.
Now what you're going to start to see is you see this great move, a little stiff arm, boom, right there. Doesn't grab the face mask, just throws it right on his hand. Throws him down to the ground. But now what you're going to see now is them come back to the run game at some point. Now you're starting to spread that defense out with these quick completions. Now you're going to come back with some of that guard tackle pull, that counter play.
CeeDee Lamb around the left side. Breaks the first tackle. Lamb still on the move, finally slung down. Adeoye after a 4-yard pickup.
Oh, this is so important for both of these teams. We've seen Texas already today come up huge. When OU has driven the ball down into scoring territory, they've gotten a couple of turnovers. They forced a field goal. That's why we're sitting here in a one-possession game. We'll see if Texas can do it again. This defense without their leader up front, Malcolm Roach, if you're just joining us, ejected for targeting on the last series. And so now a depleted Texas defense trying to bow their net.
2nd and 6 at the 17. Hurts backpedaling and incomplete. Texas with pressure on Jalen Hurts.
We're trying to slip Willis out there. Braden Willis. It was a great job defensively by Joseph Osai. He was in man coverage. He was not fooled by that play action pass. And now an opportunity to force a kick for Texas's defense. This is what they wanted.
OU needs 6 yards. Lamb, Rambo, the receivers at the bottom of your screen. Hurts looks that way. Hurts scrambling. Hurts throws. Incomplete. Well defended by Texas. Deshaun Jameson almost intercepted that football.
And another ill-advised throw from Hurts. Deshaun Jameson so close as he's trying to extend and stay in bounds and just unable to corral that one in. And so OU is going to have a chance to kick a field goal. But again, a great stand by Texas's defense. They're doing an incredible job against this high-powered offense right now.
Burkich into attempt a 34-yarder. Good from 19 yards today. 2 for 2. 20-10. Coach Orlando, though, has to be pleased with yielding only 3 points. Here come the Longhorns, Duvernay. And good special teams coverage by Oklahoma as Duvernay gets to the 16. 1:30 to go in the third. Lincoln Riley. A motivating conversation with his quarterback, who hasn't played his best today. Here's the run. Johnson. Rashawn Johnson still moving. The true freshman, dual threat quarterback, called into action at running back because of injuries, with a gain of 24 yards.
Exactly like on their scoring drive, because they'll go tempo here. Probably a run again.
Johnson again straight ahead. He'll pound forward for a couple. Deshaun White with the tackle.
And they'll go fast again. What you got to be aware of is a little play action here. They go fast, run, and then boom, a play action pass.
2nd and 7. Here's the pass. Ehlinger underneath. Colin Johnson. He won't go drop that one, partner.
You know Ehlinger said something to him on the sideline, because look at this. Full extension. And he brings it in. Ooh, with a little bit of bobble, too. Wow.
First down and 15 at the 16-yard line. Ehlinger looking. Ehlinger. Flag on the play, incomplete. Johnson again, the target. Trey Brown again wrapped around him. And this is going to go against OU.
A lot of contact again.
Please keep the players on the field. We've got a foul that will extend the quarter.
Will not be the end of the quarter.
Have the play
foul will
down
extend
here.
the quarter.
Pass interference. Defense, number 6. Penalty being forced all the way to the 2-yard line. First and goal. We'll have one untimed down.
They'll have an untimed down here from the 2. Listen, you can certainly make that call. There's no doubt. There's enough contact. My only problem is that it hasn't been consistent. They've allowed that contact to go on all day long. Plus, it was initiated on both sides. Colin Johnson was pushing just as much as Trey Brown. I thought that that was at best a no call, but it is called, and now Texas has the untimed down from the 2.
First down. Ingram in the backfield with Ehlinger. Ehlinger wants to run it. Ehlinger leaning forward, all 230, touchdown, Longhorns. And somewhere in the bowels of this stadium, Urban Meyer is smiling because his former assistant, Coach T, used a J.T. Barrett, Braxton Miller type play here.
One of the 5 most important traits of being a great quarterback. Number 2 on that list is toughness, as we talked about in the pregame. And toughness is calculated when in short yardage. Do you refuse to lose? Do you get the conversion? Do you get it across the goal line? And Ehlinger does that. In fact, he's run it over 50 times since the beginning of last year in short yardage situations. He's converted or scored a touchdown over 75% of those runs.
Extra point is good. End of the 3rd quarter. 20-17. Sam Ehlinger punching it in. 3-point game at Red River. Look at the scoring through the first 3.
This Texas team has come out and really shown some life here in the 3rd quarter with a couple of touchdowns, really led by their running back, Rashawn Johnson.
Hurts on the play fake, sets up deep in the pocket, goes over the middle, and it's a wide open receiver. Brayton Willis, a sophomore from Arlington. James Martin High School with a big gain of 25.
And Lincoln Riley dialing up a great play call there, throwing the play action pass, that run fake right in the face of the linebacker that's supposed to be responsible for Willis, number 81. And it's a blown coverage and a wide open Sooner down the field, and they're again in business here at the 50-yard line.
Here's the run for Oklahoma. Brooks will gain maybe 8 yards on the play. Asai tackles him from behind.
How about this block from Ramondre Stevenson? He's going to come up in a 2-back set. Here's a tailback that goes and bam, right on the linebacker as if he's a fullback. That's a great block. Allows Brooks to get back outside for a nice run.
Oklahoma with 189 yards rushing. 2nd and 2 at the 31. Brooks, first down. Mitchell with the tackle.
Get the sense with the play calling right now that Lincoln Riley is trying to make life a little bit easy on Jalen Hurts. We've seen some ill-advised throws. One resulted in an interception. Another one was dropped by Jamison. And you get the sense that he's trying to kind of milk this thing along a little bit. They are taking their time with the play clock. He's trying to create easy things for Jalen to see and execute on the field.
1st and 10 at the 27. Hurts throws off his back foot again. CD Lamb. Touchdown OU. CD. Another TD.
kidding me? There's 3 Longhorns there that all have somewhat of a chance, and he still finds the end zone. The work that he has done in the weight room in the offseason is palpable. This dude is powerful. An absolute dude on the outside.
Burkett for the extra point. And it's good. Earlier in the season, the media asked CeeDee Lamb about not getting targeted. He said, don't worry, my time will come. I have to be patient. Patience paying off right now. Lincoln Riley says, yeah. 27-17.
10 receiving touchdowns this year on only 28 catches. I mean,
his strength is unbelievable. He's only 190 pounds. But you said you saw him when you were at OU in the weight room, and
I walked through the weight room one day, and he walks by, and I kind of stopped, and I was like, I'm sorry, what? He is jacked, and you can tell when people hit him. He doesn't move. He's like a ball of grit.
This one kicked deep in the end zone from their own 40. Ehlinger looking. Sideline. Incomplete. Malcolm Epps, the intended receiver.
They were trying to sneak Cade Brewer down the field. Watch this. They're going to go play action. He's going to stop, and then he's going to try to sneak down the field. Watch this. Brewer blocks, and then he tries to get down the field, but there's number 10, Pat Fields. Perfect position, reads it well, and Ehlinger's got to burn the ball on the sideline.
2nd and 10. Here's Ehlinger to throw it over the middle. And a completion for first down. Nice throw. Great catch. Devin Duvernay found a soft spot and gains 13.
And that is their bread and butter, that Duvernay over the middle. And here's the tempo now. They'll go fast.
Ehlinger quick strike near side. Epps wrapped up by Brown.
When they've been able to get into this tempo, the run game has popped for them. Roschon Johnson in the game in the backfield right now with Ehlinger.
Ehlinger guns it and caught by Epps. First down, UT. So it seems like the Texas offense has discovered something against this Oklahoma defense.
Yeah, these in-breaking routes, whether it's Duvernay over the middle trying to hook around that linebacker, or the inside breaking routes, the slant passes on the outside for their outside wide receivers. And Ehlinger is doing a great job, Gus, getting the ball out on time, because when they're trying to read things out down the field, that's when they're inviting the pressure from the OU front 7.
First down at the 37. Ehlinger winds up. Ehlinger incomplete. And a flag. Duvernay goes down hard. Pat Fields in coverage.
A lot of contact down the field. Here's
Pass
Fields.
Defense number 10. The 15-yard penalty, automatic.
There's the hand, and then a bit of a grab right there. Ehlinger loves it. Didn't look like a ton of contact, but that's a foul.
So a first down for Texas at the Oklahoma 22. Ehlinger in the end zone. Incomplete. Parnell Motley. Terrific coverage on John Burt.
That's how you position yourself as a corner down the field. Excellent coverage there. Basically runs the route for him. See how he's even or even on top of the wide receiver? That's what you've got to do. You got to maintain that leverage on top of the wide receiver. That way you can turn around, play that ball, and he does it beautifully.
Second down and 10 at the 22. Sam Ehlinger, sideline, caught. Duvernay turns it up, and he'll go out of bounds, close to the first down.
I think they're going to give it to him. Some fancy footwork over there on the sideline. He stayed in and got himself all the way down for a first down.
At the 12. Play fake. Ehlinger and nothing. Great job this time by the Oklahoma front line. Neville Gallimore eventually with the tackle, but LaRon Stokes pinned him inside.
This defense for Alex Grinch has been pressuring Ehlinger all day long. They've done it with those stunts and twists up front. The outside defensive end coming up through the middle of the field, trying to get into the face of Ehlinger. We'll see if they do it here.
Loss of 3, 2nd and 13 at the 15. Brewer in motion. Ehlinger runs it this time. And Ehlinger crosses the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard gain. Neville Gallimore. I tell you, man, this big fella, redshirt senior from Canada, Ontario, has been balling out this season.
Yeah, he's been absolutely terrific, in particular today on 3rd and 12. I don't think unless they got all the way down there with about a yard to go that they would go for it on 4th, because you would take the 3 points, make it a one-possession game. So really, you're going for a conversion or a touchdown here. You've got to look on the outside, try to get one of your big wide receivers matched up with one of the smaller corners.
3rd and 12 of the 14. Ehlinger in the end zone. And incomplete. Eagles thought he had a step, but Trey Brown tracked it down while the ball was in the air, and that'll bring on Cameron Dicker.
It looked like Eagles was looking for a jump ball. He wanted something higher, and this is a bit underthrown, and when he tries to jump and come back for it, that's when Brown's able to turn around, play that ball with his left hand, and OU now bowing their neck a bit and forcing a field goal opportunity.
Cameron Dicker good today from 49 yards. This one will be from 32 yards away. And perfect. Cameron Dicker 2 for 2. More importantly, makes it a one-possession game. 27-20. 6:53 to go in regulation here at Red River. 27-20. OU leading Texas. 6:53 to go. An eternity remaining in Red River. Trey Brown, the deep man for Oklahoma. And he'll let this one bounce in the end zone for a touchback. 7-point game with 6 minutes and 53 seconds remaining here at Red River. Oklahoma ranked 6th in the nation. Texas at 11. First down at the 25 for Jalen Hurts. Hands it off. Brooks. Whoa! Brooks sprinting. Still on his feet. And he goes down at the 32. A 43-yard run for Kennedy Brooks. Osai with the saving tackle.
Here's where they're going to use the motion again. Watch them use the motion with C.D. Lamb, and then you're going to get out in front with the guard and the tackle pulling. You vacate one of those areas with the motion and the man-to-man, and then Brooks is able to exploit it down that right side. Great block out there on the outside. That was Marquise Hayes, number 54, the left guard who was pulling out in front of Kennedy Brooks.
Kennedy Brooks, 8 carries, 96 yards. First down at the Texas 33 for Oklahoma. Trey Sermon, Stevenson in the backfield now. And they'll give it to Stevenson. He gets downfield. Stevenson still moving, and he's wrapped up inside the 10. A day away with the tackle, but a gain of 24 yards. 259 yards rushing for Oklahoma. 235 yards passing. First down and goal at the 9. And it's Brooks. One thing, even up here, calling the game, it's so confusing on who has the football.
Well, they do a great job of reading it out, and they do it with this GT play, guard tackle pulling, but they do it with the read. So Hurts is making a read. The defensive end comes up the field, so he gives the ball. He's got the guard and tackle pulling around. They run that play, Gus, out of 30, 35, 40 different formations and movements. That's why it's so intricate and so tough to stop from a defensive coordinator perspective.
Trey Sermon. Jeremiah Hall in the backfield for Oklahoma. They get it off. Hurts runs it straight ahead. Tried to hop through the hole, but nothing doing. Nicely done. Keandre Colburn, we've mentioned his name a number of times for Texas today.
Well, now what you're going to get is Oklahoma is in full milk the clock mode. They've got to think that they've got 3 points in their pocket. Burkich has been very good for them, their kicker so far. So they're going to try to keep this game clock going and use the entire length of the play clock while trying to, at some point on this series, punch it in.
Hurts runs it straight ahead. Touchdown, OU. Jalen Hurts.
What you got is man-to-man from both of those linebackers, and as soon as the middle linebacker runs into the middle of the line, that's Creed Humphrey, all Big 12 center. He gobbles him up right there. Boom. Number 6 is blocked, Juwan Mitchell, and Hurts runs easily for a touchdown. That's a great use of a formation. Get 2 backs in the backfield, kind of a split back set out of the shotgun. He knows that they were running a lot of man coverage, and so all he has is those running backs just flare out, and then it's one linebacker to beat. He beats him with the center, and Hurts is in the end zone.
8th rushing touchdown of the season for Jalen Hurts. Extra point good. 34-20. 4:19 to go. Oklahoma. They get a touchdown from Jalen Hurts, his first rushing touchdown of the game.
I've been waiting. Come and get me.
And Duvernay will take a knee. 7. Ehlinger surveys, flag on the play. Epps was the intended receiver.
Personal foul, hands to the face. Defense number 55. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. Automatic, first down.
It's Kenneth Mann.
Mann was working up the field right here, and then he just gets up into the face mask of Junior Ongelau. There's that hand. You can see it plain as day. That's where the flag comes out. And now Texas is in business here with 3:20 left.
First down at the 49. Ehlinger delivers far side. Nice throw. Great catch to his tight end, Cade Brewer.
In a 2-possession game, what you're trying to do is set a benchmark for when you want to score. You're creating a sense of urgency even for that first series when you need to go get a touchdown. You'd like to score with about 2 minutes left, maybe 2:30 left, so they'll be trying to go quick.
Sam Ehlinger drops it off underneath. Johnson. And another great open field tackle. This time it's Buki.
Bradley Hiles does a great job there getting Johnson to the ground, and that'll force the clock to run as it wasn't a first down.
5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. And Ehlinger sacked for the 8th time in this game. Marquez Overton, Marcus Stripling.
And just a simple move up front for Overton, and now 9 sacks, the most for any Lincoln Riley coach team. They have been absolute monsters up front.
Sam Ehlinger in trouble again. Ehlinger breaks a tackle, and it's caught by Duvernay, but a flag.
Foul, roughing the passer. Defense number 9. The 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Here's Murray. He's closing fast as Ehlinger gets rid of the football. I'm interested to see if they would take another look at that.
They'll play on. 1st and 10 at the 17. Ehlinger. Time not on his side. And he'll just throw it out of bounds. Kenneth Murray, make it Kenneth Man with pressure.
Mike Pereira on that last roughing the passer. I thought that they might look at that and maybe instigate a targeting from replay. What do you think?
Yeah, initially I didn't like the call because he's on the run. I thought it was shoulder, but when you see it, he does get him with the crown of the helmet. He is defenseless. Remember, the crown is anything above the face mask. So I'm a little bit surprised they didn't stop it and look at that.
2nd and 10 of the 17. Ehlinger over the middle, caught, Epps, and he's down inside the Oklahoma 5 for a 13-yard gain. Radley Hiles with the tackle.
Done exactly what I was suggesting, try to get down here with around 2 minutes to go, and they'll snap it quick.
Ehlinger running it with a hole. Touchdown, Texas. Ehlinger's 2nd rushing touchdown of the day.
Well, when in doubt, give it to number 11. Guy's a battering ram, listed at 230, probably a bit heavier than that, and just runs right through the tackle of Deshaun White, number 23. Took him on from the side, extends, keeps his body up off the field, gets the goal line, and Texas is within a possession. What a series there from Ehlinger. How about Ehlinger displaying some toughness? Sacked 9 times, getting hit right in the chops by Kenneth Murray, and just coming back and coming back and coming back, driving his team down for the score.
Extra point by Dicker is good. 1:49 to go. Sam Ehlinger refusing to quit, continuing to fight. Texas still with life. Tom Herman has to make a decision. Does he go for the onside kick here?
I think that he's got to. I know you think with 2 timeouts, maybe there's time, but here's the thing. They have not stopped the run game for Oklahoma. Remember, Oklahoma averaging over 8 yards per carry right now. That's got to be weighing on his mind. This is the point in time when you've got to play for the win. I believe that they're going for the onside kick right here.
The golden hat on the line. Here's the onside kick. Takes a high bounce. Texas just couldn't track it down. Eagles had a beat on it.
Watch Brennan Eagles, number 13. He tries to spin around the outside to avoid that kind of initial block from Oklahoma, but can't quite locate the ball. It took the right bounce for Tom Herman, and he just wasn't able to corral it. Oh, my goodness.
Texas with 2 timeouts. Oklahoma with 1. From the 46. Sooners stay on the ground. Kennedy Brooks. Second down and 6. 1:45 to go. Jalen Hurts runs it. Looking for the first down and has it. Did a nice job allowing his blocks to develop and gains 10 yards on the play. Injured Longhorn.
You know, Hurts has been tremendous today, Gus. He really has, even though he made a couple of mistakes early.
And Hurts and the Sooners in the victory formation. He takes a knee. And the clock continues to tick. Some interesting events taking place here in week 7 of the college football season. We saw not too long ago Clemson taken to the wire in overtime against North Carolina. Georgia facing a tough South Carolina team today. You wonder what happened in that game. Well, right now, let's go to Sam Farber for an update.
Yeah, number 3 Georgia able to force overtime against South Carolina, down 3 in second OT. Rodrigo Blankenship misses from 42 out, and number 3 Georgia is unbeaten no more, falls 20-17.
Wow.
First major upset, would you say, of the season?
No doubt about it. Wow. All right, here we go. Buckle up. It's college football. I love it. Oh, my goodness. And OU's got to be feeling good about themselves tonight. Although, there's a good chance that man, Lincoln Riley, will have to meet that man, Tom Herman, again in the Big 12 championship later this year. But today in Red River, it's OU staying undefeated. And Gus showing some serious improvement on that defensive side to go along with that explosive offense with C.D. Lamb.
C.D. Lamb, 10 catches, 171 yards, and 3 touchdowns with a long of 51. Jalen Hurts, 16 of 28, 235 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. He also rushed for 131 yards and a score. Oklahoma wins it 34-27. Let's go downstairs to Jenny.
All right, guys, thank you. Lincoln, before this game, you said that this rivalry is always elite. Today, it was your defense that was elite. 9 sacks, ties a school record. What can you say about how they've taken their game to the next level?
Yeah, they were awesome. You know, we've taken this personal. You could play great defense at Oklahoma, and we damn sure did today.
In terms of your offense, the strength of your run game was on display. There were a few mistakes from Jalen, but overall solid performance. What did you make of them?
We hung in there. You know, we didn't play our best. We had some opportunities that we missed that, you know, we hated, but we hung in there. We kept fighting. We made some big plays there at the end, especially Jalen, CD, or I thought our offensive line was fantastic as well.
You could face this team again, but this one, how special is it for you to get this win?
It's always special. It's the best game in college football, and anytime you get a chance to win it, it's great. Ton of respect for Texas. They got a heck of a team, and that's why it's a great game.
Lastly, C.D. Lamb, he's taking his game.
Yeah, he was the best player on the field today. He was awesome. The play down here in the end zone is one of the best plays I've ever seen in person. It was, so he's doing a great job for us.
Okay,
Yeah.
well done. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
In the end, it was a high-scoring game, 34-27. But in the end, the Golden Hat will go to the team that played the best defense, and that was the Oklahoma Sooners. Jenny, Joel, your final thoughts.
I said that the eyes of the college football world were going to be on us here today. You know what they saw? A team that has a defense that can compete for and potentially win a national championship.
34-27, the final score. Oklahoma 6-0 as they beat Texas here at Red River. Coming up after the break, more post-game coverage from our Red River set here at the State Fair.